Greetings and salutations, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Who's Your Brother? I'm the older of the two brothers. My name's Christian. With me, as always, is my younger brother, Evan.
God, we're still doing. Still going.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Folks, I want to say this. We're having a great time. I don't know about all of you. Having a great time. Yeah, so glad to see you. So glad you came out. Welcome. Take a seat. Pull up a chair. What are you doing just standing there at the door? Come on and take your coat off. Come on, sit down. We're glad to go where everybody knows your name. Yeah, God, neither of us can sing worth a shit. Jesus.
Oh, I can carry a tune. Okay, who am I fucking kidding? No, I can't. Try to carry a tune sometimes, and sometimes I can delude myself into believing, like, this doesn't sound bad, and then I hear a recording, I'm like, this is awful.
Oh, this sounds bad. Oh, yeah. No. What happened?
Why didn't anybody tell me? I've been out here making a fool of myself. But, yeah, well, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us. As my brother said, it's good to see you. We can see you. We're watching you. We're inside your house recording this from between the crevices in the walls.
It sucks here, by the way. You should clean here more often.
Yeah, please pick up after yourself. Why are you leaving your dishes everywhere?
For God's sakes, just do the dishes. It's not that hard, man. I know it sucks, but you just get them done, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, or just throw them in the trash. Whatever. Nothing fucking matters anymore. Everything's crazy. We want to thank y'all for joining us as we delve into the crazy.
Yeah. It's a weird little nightmare we've found ourselves in, but you know what, folks? We're in this weird little nightmare together, and isn't that what's really important? Yeah. I couldn't even finish it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, this nightmare is ours, you know? That's the thing. We've got to take it, and we've got to own this nightmare. Be the nightmare creature that you see in your dream.
Haunt yourself, don't you know?
Right? Be your own sleep paralysis demon.
Don't let those fucking sleep paralysis demons take the jobs from you. Right. Be your own.
That's goddamn right, man. Get some gusto. Stand at the edge of your own bed, staring at yourself, breaking all sorts of fourth-dimensional walls. It's great.
Jeez Louise. But hey, welcome, folks. Mm-hmm. So, we run I was gonna say we run a tight ship around here.
No, we don't.
We do not. My brother has to edit so much out of these guys because we run a very not tight ship.
Yeah, no, this is not a tight ship. This is a loose canoe at best. But on this loose canoe, we do have fun. And last episode, we had a little fun with our ending where my brother rolled us on the D100 some random chaos magic or some such, wasn't it, brother?
It's the D100 wild magic table, so it's just sort of anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. And what did we roll on that table?
We rolled a 37, which is you are vulnerable to celestials for 1 hour. Such creatures gain advantage when attacking you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, I think in the real world it lasts a little more than an hour, because sometime between that episode and this episode, I went to our nephew's confirmation. We come from a Catholic family. He had his whole song and dance where he professed his acceptance of Jesus, as some do at that age.
Yay, Jesus!
Yeah. I went to be a supportive uncle, and while there, you know, I'm sitting at church, and I don't like to cause a fuss, so I go up and I get the cracker and the wine when I'm there. I've had the first communion, so I'm allowed the cracker and the wine.
What a crazy thought, honestly. My brother, whom I love dearly, taking the cracker and the wine at fucking church.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was probably a terrible idea because I took the cracker and I ate it, and as soon as I went to swallow it, I felt it like touch a dry spot in the back of my throat, and I was like, ah, shit. I tried to use the little sip of wine to like wash it down. That did not help. So then I'm sitting down, and all of a sudden I'm just like, and our sisters are just having a good old laugh at me, like, I don't think God liked you taking his food.
Hey, you know what? You fully crescendoed, though, into turning into the old man. Congratulations.
Thank you, yeah. He couldn't sit with us as he was our nephew's sponsor, but, yeah, I was with the family, representing for the old man.
the profane descension to true hacking old man in the church pew. Yeah. You've done it. By God, you've done it.
Yeah, not my proudest moment, but I just wanted to say that those religious motherfuckers, those celestials were coming after me there in the house of God because they know I am a godless heathen.
They're like, wait a fucking second. Hang on. Someone fucking took the cracker wasn't supposed to.
That's not your cracker. They know, especially if you're a former cracker taker.
A former cracker taker is a fucking wild thing to say. Holy shit.
I used to be a cracker taker, but I'm not practicing anymore. Been a long time since I took a cracker.
Oh, fucking hell. Mm-hmm. Oh, if we weren't going to hell before, it's definitely happening now.
Absolutely.
You might not guess it from this fuck-ass intro that we've done, but I swear to Christ, we have a formula on the show, a format that we follow, based on an old saying. What is that saying, brother?
That saying is, if you give the people bread and circuses, they will never revolt.
Too true. Man, just keep jacking up the prices of those bread and circuses. Those dumb son of bitches will keep playing. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, no, they keep missing the part where it's give the people bread and circuses. Now it's like, no, we need to sell the people these bread and circuses.
We need to charge them a subscription model, so they have to keep coming back for the bread and circus, but we don't give them the whole bread and circus.
Absolutely not. We're just giving them the heels of the bread and saying if they want to upgrade to the premium bread package with 6 more slices, that's an extra $4.99 a month.
But anyway, we regardless of that, because it is true, regardless of that, we try to follow that format here on this show.
Right.
So we start you off with the bread, where we give you the food news of the world. Usually it's fast food people doing stupid shit, but, sometimes we diversify.
Absolutely. Then we'll move into the circuses, which is your entertainment news, your movies, your television, your music. My brother will give you the video game news. We'll get into, all sorts of entertainment. Sometimes we'll even talk about sports. Not this time, but sometimes.
And finally, we move into the revolt, where we talk about all the revolting, terrible, awful, horrible, godless things happening in this fucked up country.
And fuck almighty, does our revolt cup runneth over. But we'll get to that when we get to that. For right now, Evan, let's get this bread.
Let us get this bread, brother of mine. We have to talk about something.
Have to.
Because we didn't talk about it last time, which is shocking. I know.
Well, but it had just happened, right when we were recording. So, I think the news had been released that day, so we had missed it. But we're here now to tell you all about it.
Everyone, it's the Live Moss event. That's right. The Taco Bell Live Moss event, baby. Woo! Boys, it's back.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Taco Bell's answer to E3, the Live Moss event, is back for its 3rd fucking year. And
third installment!
Yep.
3rd fucking installment, everybody!
And they're pulling out all the fucking stops this time. They had a fucking celebrity host, celebrity guests, and dancers wearing taco hats.
It's one of the most ludicrous things. I'm looking at screenshots right now from this event, and I need everyone to know, I mean, you would think this was like a standard award show, like rich people getting around to be like, dude, fuck yeah, what award did you win? No, it's just Taco Bell announcing what stupid ass bullshit they're gonna be adding to their menu.
Right? Fucking ridiculous. And they've got them all on these specialized platters with the fucking the really fancy font and shit. Yeah, no, they're treating this like a big fucking event. Because, I mean, I guess to them it is.
I mean, I guess, but also, man, guys, this is really, I don't love this. I'll just go ahead and say it up front for all you kind folk out there listening. I don't love this. I truly don't. I think that there's something so horribly corporate about this that truly just makes me feel sick inside. I want to be so upfront with all of you.
This is truly just a monument to consumerism. Kind of at its lowest form. This is look at this celebration we make of all of our silly Taco Bell things. The new Taco Bell thing used to just be a commercial you would see with a talking dog, Like, hey, We've got a chalupa now. We've got a fucking gordita now. We've got a cheesy gordita crunch. Come fucking get it. And now it's like, that's not enough. We need Doja Cat to come talk about our new empanadas.
For some inexplicable reason that I cannot begin to grasp at, I truly hate this. Like, I down to the core of my rotten little being, I kind of fucking hate this, everybody. And I'm so sorry if you're one of the weirdos out there who's excited as hell for this event. I truly despise this because I think it's just so like weirdly evil on just like a moral level.
Well, evil or not, this is the bread section, so we're gonna tell the people about all the bullshit they fucking announced.
Welcome to it, folks. Sit down, get a drink, get comfortable. We're gonna talk about the fucking Live Moss event for a little bit here. You wanna start off what we got?
Sure.
You wanna get us rolling?
Yeah, I'll jump in there. Okay, so first and foremost, one of their big announcements was nacho fries. Everybody's favorite on again, off again menu item. Nacho fries. They're here, they're gone. They're here, they're gone. They do that dance all year round, and I feel like I'm always seeing commercials that are like, nacho fries are back. And I'm like, did they leave again? I can't keep track of what's going on.
Did they leave again? Like, genuinely. Oh, wait, I didn't realize they were gone. What?
Yeah, well, because I don't eat Taco Bell, though I'm sure people who do are like, oh, nacho fries are gone again. Well, guess what, guys? Nacho fries are here to stay. Congratulations. Now you get permanent nacho fries. Not only that, they're adding a new nacho fries, Flamin' Hot nacho fries.
The flame. Also, I will say, I don't know if I'm on the official Taco Bell website looking at this. I don't know where you're at. It's so funny to me. They've got Flamin' Hot trademarked nacho fries.
Well, yeah, Flamin' Hot I think is owned by Cheetos.
Correct, it is.
Yeah. We had to fucking lease the name fucking Flamin' Hot so we can make these nacho fries. Ridiculous.
Christ, yeah.
But I mean, there's also later on I feel like they took a couple of their groups of foods, a couple food products, and then they're like, let's do 5 or 6 things with this. There's like a few empanadas, a couple drinks, and they've done a few things with their chicken nuggets, which I still think is silly that they have. You're Taco Bell. Why do you have chicken nuggets? Whatever.
Why do you have chicken nuggets, Taco Bell? What the fuck are we doing here?
What are we doing? What's going on?
What is this?
Yeah. But now not only do they have chicken nuggets, they have Diablo dusted chicken nuggets, Doritos Cool Ranch dusted chicken nuggets with Doritos Cool Ranch dipping sauce, and Flamin' Hot dusted chicken nuggets.
And if I may, once again, Doritos, trademark, Cool Ranch, trademark, dusted crispy chicken nuggets with Doritos, trademark, Cool Ranch, trademark, dipping sauce.
I want to correct you, little brother. That is a registered symbol, not a trademark.
Oh, registered. My mistake. Doritos, registered.
But yeah, this feels so silly. It feels like we should eventually have Diablo Doritos dusted Dino chicken nuggets from Taco Bell.
Dino nuggets, yeah! Right? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Why fucking not?
Great.
Why fucking not, guys? I'm putting that on the Live Moss bingo card for 2028 at the latest. Dino nuggets.
Hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. There's one that I want to point out, because, once again, as we all know, Taco Bell and their deep love for Mountain Dew Baja Blast, which I've had Baja Blast. It's, like, fine at its very best.
At its very best. I think it's overrated as shit.
It's so fucking overrated. Dude, get a Dr. Pepper. Way better. I want to point out the Mountain Dew Baja Midnight, trademark, pie. That one is trademark.
That one is trademark. The Baja Midnight is the trademark. Yeah, because the Baja Blast pie did so well, they're like, well, we have Baja Midnight, so we have to make Baja Midnight pie.
So now it's the passion fruit flavor Baja Blast pie.
Yeah.
For some fuck-ass reason. I don't know why. Shut up. Don't question it.
Well, I read a couple reviews of people who tried the Baja Midnight Pie, and both of them just said that it was basically kind of more of a grape flavor, and they weren't really feeling it. I think they expect this to go viral, kind of like the Baja Blast Pie did. I don't think it's gonna. The Baja Blast Pie, was the novelty, and now you're just... adding novelty. It's just like putting a hat on a hat, you know?
Yeah, no, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Who the fuck are you trying to impress with this? You know, Taco Bell? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think they're just like, the Baja, like I said, it's just Baja Blast Pie was good. We all Baja Midnight. I'm telling you, we're also on my future Live Moss fucking bingo card. Eventually, they'll just probably have Mountain Dew Code Red Pie.
The Code Red Pie, no, that's evil.
I know Baja is their thing, but like, yeah, once they run out of Baja flavors, they'll be like, the Code Red Pie would look cool. It'd be bright red.
Wouldn't that be neat?
And then we'll give
freaks.
And then we'll give it a flaming hot crust.
Gross.
Terribly gross.
Gross.
Yeah. Live Moss 2030 at the latest.
That's
they had a couple other. They had a couple other desserts, and some of them didn't sound bad. The creme brulee Crunchwrap slider sounds interesting.
Okay, look, a part of me still does want to say that that's kind of evil, but I've heard of worse ideas.
Yeah.
You know.
It's got a vanilla filling and a caramelized cinnamon sugar crust. It sounds interesting. So I'll try that one. I'll definitely try that one. I'm gonna get super stoned and try that one. The birthday cake empanada looks interesting. The chocolate fudge and caramel empanadas and the strawberry cream Mexican pizza bite thing that they got. Like a lot of this doesn't sound like it should be at the taco restaurant, but I'm like, it's also the stoner spot. So we got you, fam.
It is confusing that this is all at the taco shop. I'm gonna be real with you, brother.
Yeah. And did you see the list of drinks they got?
Yeah, I got drinks in front of me. Mountain Dew Baja Midnight Zero.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, it's healthy. Zero sugar.
That's right. This feels like it's right in line with RFK, Making America Healthy Again.
Absolutely. Strawberry horchata refresca. All right, folks, here, let me tell you this. I actually love horchata. Horchata's fucking delicious. That shit's so good. I don't want my horchata from fucking Taco Bell, though. All right?
Oh, you're fucking getting it. Because they have another one. The cold brew with purple horchata cold foam. What are we doing, Taco Bell? What are we doing? What's going on?
What is this?
Yeah,
what is happening?
Because seriously, the fuck, guys?
What is this?
Yeah.
You can't keep getting away with this. We as a society, at some point, have got to put our foot down and say, no, Taco Bell, we're not going to let you do this, actually.
Yeah, because they're also giving us the Salt and Straw Taco Latte Chiller, the Firecracker Burrito, and then the two things that I think sound the craziest. One in, like, kind of an awesome way, and one in kind of a, seriously, what the fuck is going on here kind of way. First, there's the Fire Queso Sauce Packet, which is an edible sauce packet.
It's a sauce packet that you can eat. You ever wanted to eat a sauce packet? Oh, no, you're a sane person with rational thoughts. Of course. Yes.
Yeah, I never wanted to eat one until I saw this one, and I was like, well, that's just like a little that's an empanada in a packet, in a sauce packet place, just filled with sauce. So, fuck yeah, let me try this crazy little queso-filled Hot Pocket thing. But then, do you know the one that's giving me pause, little brother? Did you see it?
Is it the Mountain Dew registered, Baja Blast registered under eye patches?
Yes, it is in fact the Mountain Dew registered, Baja Blast registered under eye patches. Yeah, it's infused with caffeine and a refreshing boost of citrus. These patches energize skin and deliver cooling hydration. What the fuck? You know,
what the fuck?
It's not enough that I drink my Baja Blast. I need to just inhale it through my skin, just absorb it through my skin. Put it right on my face.
Just in my face, it'll be great, guys.
Jesus horsecock Christ, what the fuck? Yeah.
What is this? Why would you make... Hey, hi, yeah, I don't know how to ask this politely, so I'm not gonna try. Why did you make that?
Yeah. Just because novelty is all we have left in this world, little brother. We don't have integrity or good ideas. All we have is novelty.
Novelty is God at this point.
Yeah.
Like that's truly like all there is to it, honestly. Novelty is God.
Yeah, no, that's why this Live Moss event is so huge, because they're like, look at all these novelties we've come up with for you. Behold your new bread.
Behold, this is your god now.
This is your
worship
fucking
it.
god. Yeah. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to say about the Live Moss event?
Gosh, let's just run through really quick.
Okay.
What the fuck? Salt and Straw registered taco latte chiller. What in the fuck, nation?
All flavor fans love the original taco latte, an overnight sensation, and are now blended and served as a sippable chiller. So I don't know, it's just some sort of drink made out of the Choco Taco, it seems.
Great, good. Mail it to me 2 weeks ago when I gave a crap.
Yeah, so there's that, and they've got the new sliders, I guess. I guess we could always watch it on Peacock, because it's streaming on Peacock.
Hey, folks, it's streamed on Peacock. This is not a joke. This is not a meme. It fucking streamed on Peacock.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so there's that. There was a couple other things that just got Mexican pizza empanadas, the flaming hot taco salad, a new chicken pizza, some cheesy G sliders. But yeah, they offered a whole bunch of shit to try to keep people loving Taco Bell, but that's how they're going to survive the franchise wars.
I mean, look, that we all know that Taco Bell is the only one who survives the franchise war. We all know that's how it works.
Yeah, a Demolition Man would not lie to us.
Of course not. God, Sandra Bullock would never lie to me.
She would never. Sylvester Stallone might. Wesley
I
Snipes
would
would definitely
would.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes would definitely lie to the IRS.
I agree.
But that's
baller ass move.
But yeah, that's based and cool. But Sandra Bullock, she's a nice lady, and she would not lie to us. When she won a Razzie, she showed up to the Razzies to accept her award.
You know what? That's true. That's one of the coolest things you can do.
Yeah, and my favorite thing about that was she brought a bunch of copies of whatever movie it was, and she handed it out to people like, I think you're just misunderstanding the movie.
No, that's rad as hell. Fuck, that's fucking cool as hell.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Love you, Sandra Bullock. Hope you're not problematic.
I mean, look, you did do a white savior movie, but
Yeah, not cool. But
we all make crap every now and then. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I guess we'll see you next year at the next Live Moss event when they introduce some sort of new Baja pie. Baja Zero pie, maybe? Who knows?
You know, who's to really say for certain? It's anyone's guess what those crazy fucking cats could do.
Right. And what will they put flaming hot on next? Probably an empanada.
They'll do Flamin' Hot on something. They'll do Baja Blast something. That is their formula. It works. All of this just works.
Flamin' Hot Baja Blast empanada.
You know what? I could see it. Mm-hmm. I could see that being a reality.
Yeah. Flamin' Hot, registered. Baja Blast, registered. Empanada.
Trademarked.
Doritos.
Trademarked.
All right. I think we talked about Taco Bell enough. This bread is sufficiently baked, so that means it's time to get to the circuses. Yay! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hoosier Brothers Circuses. Unfortunately, we got bought out by private equity, and now all of our performers are AI. This script brought to you by Grok am also good.
Don't forget call sheet. How could you fucking forget call sheet?
Oh, yeah. You can wager on whether or not the guy juggling chainsaws will cut off his face. I'm definitely not going to trip him up to make sure that happens.
I mean, I definitely don't have a substantial amount of money riding on that bet. Yeah. Don't look into my call sheet betting history. I promise it's on the level. On the level. Totally on the up and up. Welcome to the circuses, where we'll bring you the entertainment news. I actually wanted to start us off. I wanted to tell my little brother and the people at home about a man you might know by the name of Afroman. Yeah. Tell us about it, brother of mine. Yeah. Afroman, as some of you know, got popular back in the early aughts with the song Because I Got High. He also had Great track, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And then there was I think it's called 45, Two Zigzags. Uh, that's a great fucking track. But he got in some legal trouble recently because what had happened was his house got raided on some false information that he was, I believe, dealing drugs, among other things. And so they wrecked his house, and no charges were ever filed. But Afroman had cameras in his house. He wasn't there at the time, but his cameras at home recorded everything that happened. And so he made a bunch of songs about how much he hated the cops involved in this, and made videos for it, and used the CCTV footage. I think he had one that like called out a dude by name that was like Randy Walters or something is a punk ass bitch or something.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. And he called out like a lot of the cops by name, and so they had to like play the songs in the court. One of the cops like was crying like, "Oh, this hurt," because the cops were suing for defamation. They're like, he defamed us by taking all this shit. But and he showed up to court wearing a flag suit. It was quite good. Let's see. Let's see. He made viral music videos, including "Will You Help Me Repair My Door" and "Lemon Pound Cake." "Lemon Pound Cake" was the big hit. Because that one was inspired by some footage. You can find it online, or you can watch the Pound Cake video. A cop walks through his kitchen, and then kind of like side eyes a lemon pound cake on the table, like, "Oh yeah, that looks good." So he made this whole fucking video about how he wanted to eat the lemon pound cake to the tune of "Under the Boardwalk." Lemon pound cake. Oh, yeah, Randy Walters is a son of a bitch was the name of that one song. But yeah, he called out the people by name. But yeah, so he they tried to sue him about it, and he was like, "No, I've got the right to do this. They came into my house and harassed me, and this is my video, so I can do with it what I will." And he won that case. Like, they tried to sue him and say he couldn't do it, but yeah, he won. So congratulations to him on that. He's kind of problematic. Like, he's like buddy with Trump and made some, I believe, homophobic and transphobic comments. So he's not the greatest, but this is a great win for free speech, and it's always fuck the police around.
And that's just pretty funny, man. I know, look, again, problematic, I understand that, but also, it's a little bit funny at least.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that happened was there was a song where Afroman claimed to have fucked one of the cops' wives, and the cop on the stand was asked like if he could definitively say that Afroman didn't fuck his wife, and the cop was like, "I don't know." Hilarious. Those motherfuckers just had to eat shit at every turn about this.
Oh my god, so incredible.
Yeah. And they kind of Streisand affected it. Because, like, I had never heard of any of this shit. But now, because of all of this, like, I am familiar with the songs and all of those people involved with the case. Because they tried to, like, get it censored.
Funny how that works sometimes, huh?
Absolutely. All right. You wanted to tell us about a new movie coming out, I do believe.
All right. So, are you all familiar with the story of Frankenstein? It's the story of a scientist who pieces together a living creature from the parts of dead people and brings it to life and makes it a real living thing. Well, movie studios are going to start doing that now, which is something horrifying we all get to look forward to, because Val Kilmer, who's dead, I want to say that much off the rip, Val Kilmer died. Yeah, R.I.P. Val Kilmer, he died a little bit ago. I loved a lot of his movies. I didn't like a lot of his movies as well. There were plenty of movies of his that I didn't like.
Yeah.
However,
some good, some bad.
Some good, some bad, as always. They're resurrecting Val Kilmer. They're bringing him back necromancy style with the power of AI. And if you're asking yourself, what the fuck are you talking about? Boy, do I have some truly horrifying things to tell you. Prior to his death, this is an article from Variety, written by Brent Lang and Jazz Tangsay. I believe that's how you say that. Prior to his death in 2025, Val Kilmer was cast as a Catholic priest and Native American spiritualist in the movie As Deep as the Grave. He was battling throat cancer. He got too sick to ever make it to set and never got around to, making the movie. And they were going to can the project. But no, with the power of AI, we're going to just digitally put him in the movie. We are resurrecting this man from the dead and putting him in this movie. Which is, I need everyone at home to know. So I will say this much, all right? Mm-hmm. This does have the express consent of his daughter, Val Kilmer's daughter, who right. I'm assuming has a lot of stock in this movie and needs it to, go through. Otherwise, she doesn't get that paycheck. But yeah, it's just a guess. This is horrifying, like beyond words, horrifying. Frankly, yeah. I truly can't think of anything I would want less, actually, than to have my fucking corpse resurrected and thrown onto the screen to be puppeted around with a voice that isn't really mine and a body that also isn't really mine.
Oh, they've been wanting to do this for a long, long fucking time. I feel like I had a bad feeling about this many, many years ago. And I think it was Fred Astaire, hilariously enough. They did a commercial where I think it was Fred Astaire dancing with like a Swiffer? Or something stupid like that. Like, they had, like, digitally put him in or some sort of shit like this. And I was like, why are we resurrecting dead people to sell products? Why are we fucking doing this? It also makes me think of the de-aging shit and how terrible that's, like, tended to look. Like, we're just going to use the same people and just de-age them instead of, like, casting a younger person and being like, pretend this is that guy but younger.
Yeah, look, Carrie Fisher... I love you, but that de-aging shit they did for
Rogue One,
for motherfucking Star Wars, that one was rough. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Yeah, and James Earl Jones, prior to his passing, was like, it's okay if they use AI to replicate my voice in the future. And like, I get that was his wishes, but like, nah, man, you should just either recast it or don't do it. You can have other people do Darth Vader's voice. Like, yeah, they're not as iconic, but that's fine. Give somebody else the shot. Some young and up and comer, or some unexpected, name like how fucking Sam Witwer is like, no, now I'm the voice of Darth Maul. Like you will always connect my voice with that. Give somebody else the chance to do that. But yeah, so them resurrecting Val Kilmer with AI to be in this movie, like, yeah, he had signed on for it, but like, you could just recast it or rewrite it. This is taking away work from actual people, and I feel like this is their future. Like, if somebody just dies, we're just going to turn them into this AI prompt. We don't have to deal with real people anymore. We're just going to keep fucking Val Kilmer or Matt Damon or Leonardo DiCaprio or Kate Winslet or Sandra Bullock working forever now. Instead of like hiring new people or finding the next fresh face, we're just going to use these dead people because, yeah, we're doing it within the contract guidelines and with the blessing of the estate. But we don't have to actually deal with people. And the estate is different than dealing with the actual person. I don't know, yeah. So this all just feels, bad.
That's I think the biggest thing for me is that, like, it's so rare now to see, like, who's a new face in Hollywood. Who do we have that's new? What do you have that's new? Well, we've got, no, I know about, like, all these people. I'm asking you what's new.
Yeah, not a lot of new people, but good luck while you're out there, folks, because, yeah, they're just going to keep rehashing the dead with AI now. They're going to promise motherfuckers, like, a big payday towards the end. That'll keep their family in money, and they'll be like, yeah, that's a good idea, not realizing that it's just going to fuck everything in the long run.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Not excited about AI Val Kilmer. I'm sure it's going to be horrible anyway, because it's not like it's being done by some major studio, right?
No, it's a small studio for sure.
Yeah, so they're just gonna ask GPT or whatever to do it, and it's just gonna be awful. Fuck AI.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, fuck AI. Like, that's the other thing, too, is that, like, if this was like, oh, this is a sustainable kind of, like, no, AI still destroys the environment, too. You all are aware of that, right? Like, it is actively crushing the environment, like, monstrously.
Driving up electricity prices and water bills. Not fulfilling any of the things it promises it will.
No, not at all. It is essentially a fancy autofill.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait for that bubble to fucking burst.
God, I really, really can't wait. I'm hoping, with all my stupid little heart, that it'll be this year. I'm hoping it'll be this year.
Yeah. I'm hoping a lot of things go away or die this year, but a few things have already died between our last episode and now, including Chuck Norris, legendary meme Chuck Norris, mid actor, shitty kung fu person, and general terrible opinion haver Chuck Norris joined the dead. He's with Charlie Kirk and Hulk Hogan now.
Yeah, it's true. Nah, he was actually pretty homophobic, folks, so, you know.
Big old MAGA motherfucker, so fuck him. Nicholas Brendan of Buffy fame also died. His character on Buffy sucks, actually. Xander's the shittiest.
You know, I've heard a lot of people say that.
Xander's the shittiest character on the show. Like, I've rewatched Buffy a couple times now, like, even recently, within the past year or two. And yeah, he just gets worse every time I watch him. I'm like, oh man, you're like the worst character on the show. And like, knowing the things we know now about Joss Whedon, it like makes sense. But Nicholas Brendan was also kind of a shitty human being. He had
was he?
Yeah, he had substance abuse problems, which, hey man, I sympathize. That shit's tough to fucking kick. But he let those fuel other sorts of problems, and he had been arrested for like assault of his girlfriend and shit. I believe on multiple occasions.
Yeah, that's no good. Don't,
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that. Don't do
got
that.
Arrested in Indiana once.
No kidding.
No kidding. I believe it was 2021. But he passed away. A lot of people gave their condolences. You know, all the Buffy people came out like, oh, Nick, I'll miss you. But yeah, whatever, man. Speaking of Buffy, the Buffy reboot, which was scheduled for Hulu, has also been axed. Sarah Michelle Gellar announced it on Instagram. I believe a pilot had been shot, but the executives weren't happy with it. They decided to talk shit about the director, Chloe. I think it's Chloe Zhao. Yeah. But she showed up to the Oscars wearing like full mourning gear after they canceled the reboot, which was... hey, I get it. I was also saddened by it. But yeah, also in death is the metaverse. The metaverse is no longer with us. Well, its death has been announced.
I cannot believe it's so funny to me because Marky Mark was so like adamant. I remember so clearly, like just so clearly in my mind, him being like, this is the future. Like this is how this is what like the future of communication is going to be, is my metaverse.
Yeah. That motherfucker, when 2020 happened and everybody was on Zoom calls and shit and had to go like strictly digital, that motherfucker was like, isn't this just the greatest? What if we just did this all the fucking time? What if we never went back to the real world? That guy hates the real world because he's a fucking loser.
I mean, he hates the real world because he can't make money in the real world. He has to make money in the digital, in the space between space, as it were.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he thought he was creating his own little world, his own little universe, the metaverse, where you could go and float around as a Wii character. What were they called? The Miis?
Yeah. His world where he would be God and you would have no choice but to love him forever.
Mm-hmm. Where he makes all the rules and he's the coolest person. Elon wanted the same thing and just bought Twitter. and it wasn't enough for Zuckerberg to have Facebook. Yeah, he wanted to create this whole little universe where you could buy digital property next to Snoop Dogg.
Question mark?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that one worked exactly.
It worked because Snoop Dogg's a fucking corporate shill. He's always
Snoop.
He's always down for a buck.
Snoop is in fact a corpo show. Never forget that, folks.
Yeah, he went from talking shit about Trump to performing at his crypto party.
Yeah, he did do that, didn't he? Never forget that, folks. Snoop Dogg's a corpo sellout.
Yeah. Well, somebody paid $450,000 to buy the property next to Snoop Dogg in the metaverse, and it's reported that Zuckerberg, Meta, because they rebranded the whole company as Meta, because that's
the whole fucking company. They rebranded the whole thing.
He was so sure about it, and that he invested $80 billion into this fucking fake little virtual world, this rip-off Second Life.
Which, by the way, shout out Second Life. We don't mention you enough, Second Life. Shout out to you. How are you doing these days? You all right?
Probably doing just fine, because that's the thing. They built the little digital online world for people. They made it in 2003, and people were like, "Yeah, this is it. This is fine."
Yeah, I don't really need anything other than this. I'll be okay.
Right? And you're trying to reinvent that when it's like, nah, they're still doing it, right? Second Life is still around.
It's still active. Yeah.
Yeah. See, they don't need you, Zuckerberg. They needed you for Facebook, which you did. You did the one thing you were supposed to do. But he keeps thinking, well, I'm so brilliant at this, I must be brilliant at other things as well. And it's like, nah, man, you're actually a fucking loser. You were
a colossal loser.
Yeah, you made an excellent webpage for all of us to be losers on.
It's true. You did do that, didn't you, bud?
Yeah, thanks for that, man. I still can't put it down all the time. So you did a great job there. It's got me, you know? You really, really helped invent this terrible age of social media. Congratulations. You did it. And he thought
here's your award. It's called I Hate You. That's it. That's the award. There's no joke there. I just hate you.
It's called billions of dollars, man. Like, what more do you fucking want? You don't need to. That's the thing. He thought he was, I don't know, inventing the next level of this. Because I feel like they see shit like the Ready Player One movie, you know, where you go in and you have the avatar and you're doing the digital world. And they want that, you know, but we're not there yet on any level.
No, God, no.
Yeah. We're not into any sort of immersive. So yeah, they just offer bad fucking graphics, and like you could have work meetings in the metaverse, or I could have work meetings on Zoom or at work. I already have options. I do not need a secret third option.
I don't want this.
Nobody did, and now it's dead.
It's dead forever. Bye.
Hell yeah. Hilarious that you renamed your company after this, and you'll have to keep wearing that fucking corpse's skin for the rest of until you rebrand again.
Which, do you think he will? No, hang on. Let's actually talk about this for a second. Okay. He built his entire identity around Meta and the metaverse. Mm. Do you think he'll actually try to rebrand? Do you think he'll try to puss out?
Yes, I think in a couple years the idea of Meta will just be too painful for him. Because they'll never be able to rebrand it in a successful way. They'll try AI. They're doing those glasses and shit now. But yeah, because those glasses are just going to be used to get video of people without their permission. It's going to be all sorts of weird pervy shit.
It's going to be dreadful. It's going to be awful.
Yeah. Terrible idea from terrible people.
It's true.
Yeah. But hey, at least the metaverse is dead.
The metaverse is dead as fuck. It's so dead. And golly gee willikers, that's just so fucking funny to me. It's just so fucking funny to me.
Fuck yeah. I wish I could say it would ruin him, but it won't. He'll bounce back from this.
No, of course not. He's a fucking corpo. Nothing can sink him at this point.
Yeah, invested $80 billion into it, and it's going nowhere. Genius. He's the future.
He's the future. He's so smart, guys. He's got it all figured out.
Yeah. R.I.P. Rest in peace to the metaverse and Chuck Norris and Nicholas Brendan, and rest in peace to the Buffy reboot. That never was. You're going right there alongside the Buffy animated series and the prequel series about Giles. The ideas that are never going to come true.
Wow. There's a lot of Buffy things that have just sort of fallen through, huh? What the hell's up with that?
Anytime the Buffy cartoon was pitched while Buffy was on TV. They were going to do it as a more like kid-friendly version of the show for Saturday mornings.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, everybody was going to do their own voices. It just never came to fruition.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Fascinating.
And when everybody learned that Giles was a badass in the past, they talked about doing a show called Ripper, because that was his nickname, where they explored him growing up and learning dark magics and yada, yada, yada.
Interesting.
But yeah, it never came to fruition. Just an idea they kicked around. Speaking of animated, though, it was announced that they're going to do a Firefly animated show.
I did see that. Yeah, I'm curious about that. I'm dreadfully curious about that.
Yeah, they've got everything they need except a place to put it on. So they're trying to find, I guess, a streaming service to host it. So good luck to them. We'll see what comes of that.
Well, we'll see. I'm not holding my breath. I'm gonna be so honest.
Yeah, I think they'll get a short run out of it at least. Like, because they did all of the promo and everybody's so excited for it, I think they'll get somebody to pick up the show, and they'll get us like 6 to 10 episodes of it at least.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, well,
we'll see if it's any good.
Here's looking at you.
Yeah, we've rambled on quite a bit. We still gotta fucking finish it out, so I think it's time for the revolt.
Let's go to the revolt.
Woo, revolt time!
I love democracy.
It's a trap!
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the revolt. It's still very revolting here. We are still at war/non-war with Iran.
Question mark?
Nobody
Who actually knows how that's going?
Yep. Nobody has suffered any consequences from the Epstein files. There's a partial government shutdown going on. TSA agents aren't getting paid, so they're replacing them with ICE agents. That's going to go well.
Yeah, my buddy actually had to travel for business. Got around 4:15 a.m. It took him 3 hours almost.
Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, that's because a lot of TSA agents aren't going to work because they're not getting fucking paid. Because everything's a fucking mess. We've got enough funding to go to war with Iran and get all of our planes shot down and shit. But while we're bombing the fuck out of, we're threatening to bomb the fuck out of power plants because of their closure of the Strait of Hormuz.
Correct. And hey, just a quick question for you, brother. Maybe I'm just a dumb idiot citizen, but hey, why are we at war with Iran again?
Oh, hold on. Let me check.
Why are we doing that?
Let me check my notes. Whatever reason you want. Like, they have seriously given what a billion different reasons. We had to do it to free Iran. We had to do it to stop the nukes. We had to do it to stop them from enriching the nuclear material. We had to stop them because they were an imminent threat for 47 years. Just what? We had to do something because Israel was going to do something first, and it's not like we can let them show us up.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, no, they come up with a billion different reasons, but that's just Trump for you. He's always played like both sides, and with this war, he will just keep throwing out reasons until one sticks. He doesn't really give a shit. This is all about distracting from Epstein things.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's doing a damn good job. Like, we mostly talk about war because it's fucked up and it's costing human lives, so nobody has to suffer consequences for being in the Epstein files.
Dreadful, I must say. Dreadful, yeah. Truly dreadful.
Absolutely fucking terrible. And so recently, though, as of today, I believe. There, Trump was saying that he was in talks with Iran and that things were going very well, and they expected the war to be over very soon. And then Iran was like, "We don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, there ain't no fucking talks. This, that, and the other." But then it was basically clarified that through intermediaries, Iran had received a list of points for a peace plan. They hadn't agreed to any of them. They just got the list and they're like, yeah, we're considering it. But yeah, so Iran's saying, yeah, they're just thinking about it right now. But Trump's on TV saying that he thinks the war will be over soon. And that's affecting the markets because that's what he gives a shit about.
Yeah, of course.
The market reacted immediately like, oh, the war's going to be over. Fuck yeah. So it improved. But as of right now, gas is way the fuck up. I've seen it as high as $4.20, which is pretty high here in Indiana. A couple weeks ago, before the war started, it was like $2.60, $2.70. I don't know what it was around you.
No, it's getting close. Last I saw was like $3.89. I got lucky. I actually managed to find it for like $3.40, and I was like, oh my god, cheap gas.
Yeah, I filled up. I think by the time I filled up, it was already $3.60.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I've heard prices as high as like $8 in places like California and New York.
Yeah, I've also heard it getting pretty up there.
But the barrel went over $100. But yeah, everything's fucked.
Like Netanyahu has said that like he hopes that when he crushes the Iranian axis of evil, as he puts it, it'll help like shape his public image and like make him look better or some shit.
Yeah, but his image is already in the shitter. Did you see a few days ago when there were rumors that he was dead?
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some quotes attributed to him recently. But yeah, a few days ago, there were some AI videos that were circulating that claimed to be him. And they were definitely not real.
Definitely not real, no.
Yeah. But like I said, recently I've seen some quotes attributed to him. Like, I saw something recently where they had said that even if Iran and the United States reach a ceasefire, that Israel's not interested in that. That they're like, no, we've got some targets in Iran, and we're just going to keep going for them. So I don't foresee this war ending anytime soon.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. I don't think Iran's ready to, like, give up. Israel's not ready to give up. Trump's, of course, ready to get the fuck out of there because it's turning into a clusterfuck. It's way worse than he thought it was going to be. Because
I really do. He's a fucking moron. He's trying to get out without looking like an idiot. That's his fucking thing right now, is that he's like, I don't want to admit that I was wrong. Right. That's like his whole fucking shtick right now. Is he is in the mindset of, I don't want to admit that what I did was fucking stupid.
Yeah. No, absolutely fucking not. So he's looking for a way out so that's why he keeps saying, yeah, and he delayed the ultimatum because he said if they didn't open the Strait of Hormuz by today, that he would bomb one of their power plants, and then they were basically like, fuck you. And he was like, I'm going to push it back to the end of the week because we've been having some good talks and things are going well. But he definitely wants this to be over, but it's not going to be an easy out. Like, it never fucking is.
No, fucking of course not. There is no easy out, you know? There's no easy way to be like, well, we did threaten to bomb you. Well, we did, we may have bombed a hospital. Who's to say for certain? Right. But let's just let bygones be bygones. We'll call it quits. What do you say, huh?
Right. Sorry about that young girl school we bombed. But yeah, so we'll see how the rest of the week goes in the peace talks, but it's probably just gonna keep getting worse. And there are organizations that are internally preparing for in case there's a nuclear strike in Iran. Like, they're gathering materials that they would need to give survivors and people in the immediate vicinity because they think that the likelihood of that is, like, increasing by the day. So that's fun.
Boy, that is fun, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely. In other news, they're trying to get the SAVE Act passed, but they probably don't have the votes for it, which is good because that would make voting more difficult. RFK was stopped from changing the childhood vaccine recommendations, and in the court case, the judge cited Parsons versus the U.S. Department of Justice, which is the case where ICP tried to get the title of gang removed from Juggalos.
Which is just awesome. And shout out to the Juggalos, man.
Oh yeah. Also, the government registered aliens.gov because they're going to release some sort of quote-unquote alien files to try to fuck with the algorithm. So when you search Trump files, it'll come up aliens instead of Epstein.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try to do that, huh?
Because never forget, Trump is in the Epstein files.
Trump is in the Epstein files, folks. Don't ever forget that. Never let them let you forget that.
Mm-hmm. Well, fuck us.
Yeah. It's a little grim right now, folks. I'm not gonna front. But as always, I remain an optimist, as much of one as I can, at least. You know, I do my best to say like, oh well, not to say like, obviously you shouldn't like just pretend that everything's fine, because that's not a great idea either. But also, I don't know. At least we got jokes. Can always laugh.
Right. We'll keep you laughing till the end, man. We'll be like the fucking band on the Titanic, just telling jokes as the whole thing's sinking.
Yeah, gentlemen, it's been an honor to play with you this evening.
All right, little brother, it's been an honor. Well, that's going to do it for us. So it's time. We've come to the end. The games portion of the show. It's true. We did a quest for Morton's List. We rolled the Wild Magic. We're going to do another roll this time.
Yes, indeed. So recently, I had a little bit of spare money kicking around, and I've been meaning to pick this up for a while. And so I picked up it's a big-ass, this book is actually really big. I might send a picture to my brother later, but this is a big-ass book for the rule system for Daggerheart, which is the game system made by Critical Role, the famous D&D podcast.
Right.
And part of so first of all, it is similar to D&D, but there are a lot of variants. So I actually had kind of like, I was joking with my partner earlier. I was like, oh man, I actually have to read this because I don't know like most of what this fucking shit is saying. But there is a core element to this game, and that is the hope and fear die. And that is a set of D12s. You roll both of them at the same time, and if your hope die is higher than your fear die, then you add hope as like a little notch on a character sheet that you have, and that lets you add a boon. That lets you do something a little bit extra, a little bit something more impactful. But if your fear die is higher, then your GM, the person running the game, they get to add something to their list that says like, oh, I get to do something a little bit more serious, a little bit more severe, that will happen later. A
little bit of sinisterness to it.
Exactly. So I thought it'd be neat if I have one D12, my brother has another D12, I representing hope, my brother representing fear, and we each roll and we see which one comes out on top for the next 2 weeks.
Sounds good to me. I am wishing you the best of luck, little brother.
And I am wishing you nothing but pain and despair.
Thank you. All right, you ready?
Ready and willing, let's go.
All right, at your call.
All right, 3, 2, 1, give it a roll.
What do you got?
I got a 9.
I got a 10.
Fuck! It's fear!
Fuck!
Well. The fear die has come out on top, and the GM shall inflict a consequence upon our character for the next 2 weeks.
Well, fuck. We tried, ladies and gentlemen, but it appears the fear is upon us, the doom is upon us. Good luck to us all over the next 2 weeks. So, well, we'll see how we can interpret that the same way that I interpreted the religious, the celestials. Fucking with us. But God, I hope it's not too bad.
Oh, at the very least, Well, silver lining it. The point of the hope and fear die is to make the narrative more interesting, to give it higher stakes, you know? So,
Little brother, I
Yeah.
say this with every ounce that I am. Times are interesting enough. I require less interesting times. Fewer unprecedented incidences, more precedents, please.
You know, that's pretty fair.
That's
pretty fair.
My kingdom for a few boring days where nothing of interest fucking happens.
Let's just hope it's not too bad then, huh?
Yeah, let's hope. But who knows, man? Who fucking knows? Until next time, though, thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell the Taco Bell Live Moss people, because who knows? Maybe next year they'll have Who's Your Brother registered, Baja Blast registered, Doritos registered empanadas or something.
Taco Bell, hit us up. We'll do a brand crossover. It'll be great.
Hit us the fuck up. Keep bringing the chaos. Support the unions. Free Palestine.
Folks, as always, practice your media literacy. Be gay, do crimes.